I full on bit the dust the other day when I was taking my morning walk. Now right now Oslo has about 4 centimeters, 5 cent, I don't know metrics, it's 50,000 centigrams of ice on the sidewalks. And it's been hovering over zero the last couple of days, and so now the ice has a nice slick layer of water on top of it. And I'm walking down the sidewalk in my sneakers and irresponsibly looking down at my phone, texting a colleague, and suddenly out of the blue I'm looking up at the sky. And I was completely disoriented. I hadn't even realized that I had fallen until I was already on my back. All I knew is my back was sore and my head had gotten banged up. It was nothing serious. I didn't have a concussion or anything. But an elderly guy behind me looks at me on the ground and asks me, "Are you okay?" To which I burst out laughing and said, yes, I'm fine. And with a feeling of humiliation and embarrassment, I managed to drag myself to my feet and decided that I would cut my walk short that morning. Now, I've been living in Norway for quite some time, so there's absolutely no excuse for me not to be able to walk on ice. But I find it extremely unhelpful when Norwegians say something like, "Just walk like a penguin." I'm sorry, have you ever seen a penguin walk? I've never seen anybody walk like a penguin. In all my years living in Norway, I've not once seen a Norwegian walk like a penguin. But a lot of them take care, and so I found the best strategy for walking on ice is just to take baby steps. Pay attention to the ground in front of you, try to navigate the terrain, and one tip that I did find extremely useful is to just slide on the ice. Now some Norwegians will say, "Oh, it's just like when you were a kid, you just slide along the ice," but I grew up in Texas, so I have no idea what that means either. But somehow I've managed to master at least that little bit of walking on ice. So to all my Scandinavian followers, when you meet someone who grew up out of the country, take a few minutes and coach them. Don't tell them to walk like a penguin. Nobody understands what that means. But try to help them out so that they don't fall. A couple weeks ago, I had a PhD student from Jamaica move to Oslo, and the first thing I gave them was a couple of sets of spikes for their shoes. Now, of course, I had to show them how to put them on their shoes because not many people have ever seen such a thing. But now whenever I see them, they're clip-clopping along and completely stable on the ice. So take care, be safe. If you see me on the ground, arms and legs akimbo, don't tell me to walk like a penguin.